1015 Jam, Sugabear, man. We are backstage, end of summer jam. Can you believe it? Yours truly, Sugabear. I'm with a special guest here, my man, the one and only Asher Roth. What's up?
I'm good, man. Touch mics, touch mics.
Oh, we touch mics? I like that, man. Thanks for coming out to Phoenix. Your first time here?
No. We spent some time in Phoenix. I got one of my buddies, Lou Almondson, plays for the Suns. I don't know if he's going to be around this year, though. But spent some time out here. It's a little too hot, but I got to wear the SPF when I'm out.
You're trying to get like me, right?
Yeah, man, trying.
You're close. You're close.
It's taking time.
One thing I want to ask you, just a little bit off the music side. You're from the Pennsylvania area, correct?
Absolutely, East Coast.
Okay, being that it's football season, are you a Pittsburgh Steelers fan?
No, man, I'm actually a 49ers fan.
Wow, this guy JD would love that.
My allegiance to the Bay Area sports. It's been a tough little decade that we've been going on, but we're entering into a nice moment. I believe in Alex Smith. I believe.
You do?
I believe, but this is the year. Frank Gore, obviously, Michael Crabtree, Vernon Davis. We've got the weapons on offense, and our defense is way ahead of the offense. So we'll see, man. But I'm a Niners fan at heart.
Nice. I'm a Cardinals fan. Shout out to the Cardinals. So that's a rival.
Hey, you guys are the champions of the division right now, man.
Right now, we'll see what happens.
There it is.
So tell us about the project, man. We're playing the G.R.I.N.D song right there. That's a great song, great message, man. How did that even come about?
And that's kind of where we're at right now. I mean, with G.R.I.N.D especially, Get Ready, It's a New Day. It was Englewood. Shout out to the 1500s. We were just hanging out, and I think that's when some of the best music gets made, is when you're not trying. Hey, we got to make a single with this about this. You know what I mean? And we had just finished having a conversation about kind of how we felt and what was going on, and it was just kind of that. I don't want to say it's politically driven. It's just like the mood of how we feel right now. You know what I mean? Like we're working so hard. And there's like at the end of the day, there's really not much to show for it as far as boats and all that stuff. And I was like, that's why we need to get away with it, get away from that, and start talking about the things that are more rewarding, like actually changing what's going on and the mood of a country in its entirety. And it's hard, it's tough, but hip hop is very influential.
Very much so. And speaking of, that's cool because back in the day, Public Enemy, having a political voice and everything, you're not taking a political angle, but you're using your voice to make a statement and say something positive.
Absolutely. And I think that's kind of what happened. I mean, with the first record, it's cool. I mean, it's kind of nice to kind of develop this character, this WWF character, so to speak. It's like, oh, you got this party kid who likes to come and wild out. And yes, we really do like to enjoy ourselves. We take every opportunity to loosen up and, kick our feet up and knock a few down. But with the opportunity that we've been given to, really impact these kids, man. Like these 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old kids who get the music from the radio that, they live, die, breathe hip-hop, and it's very real to them, So without taking anything away from them, it's just turning it more on a positive note and using our opportunity to really hopefully make an impact and make a change.
It's cool to see fairly new artists like yourself, like with that understanding of hip-hop and how you can really reach some people.
For sure.
And like you said, they live and breathe it, so that's good to see.
I mean, I'm Exhibit A. Like when I was 13, 14, 15, 16, hip-hop changed my life. It taught me what to wear, how to talk, who to hang out with, what I was doing with my recreation. So I know how powerful it can be. So with that, the second time around, you can't replace experience. But now I know how serious it is. You know what I mean? And I know that there's very much some work to do.
So you're working on a sophomore project. Tell the people the name of it. I think it's an interesting name,
too. Yeah,
right
now the working title is The Spaghetti Tree. And The Spaghetti Tree is, like I said, it's still fun. It's still super imaginative and still like, there's still those elements of just like kicking back, burning tree, and enjoying yourselves. But without losing the reality or lack thereof of imagination and possibilities. Like we want kids to still have that what do you want to be when you grow up question. Not like I'm screwed no matter what I do. You know what I mean? Like we want people to feel like, there's some real possibilities out there. You just have to believe in it. And that's kind of like, you always get, what's the spaghetti tree? And it's like, exactly. You know what I mean?
That's
Use
exactly
your imagination. So we've got Pharrell on there. We've got Knots on there. We've got Swiss Beats on there. And just working with a variety of people. Ornia Well, who did a lot of the, first he did 8 songs on the first project. So we're getting back, and obviously we create something. We're creating a sound, but we also bring in the Pharrells and the Nazes and the Swiss Beats to kind of build around that.
Nice.
So we have a good core, man.
You're doing a great job, man. I want to ask you one thing about the first single, man. Did you expect it to be so, so impactful? I mean, it reached so many college kids. It was actually designed for college kids, but did you think that it would take off the way it did?
Man, even like as far as marketing and everything behind that, nothing like that was really planned at all. It's just kind of like we wrote this record that the same tip as G.R.I.N.D. It was just a mood. I had just left school. I missed the hell out of it. I was just like, man, I mean, ASU kids know what's up. Like,
shout out ASU. What up,
Sun
ASU?
Devils, we love you. We love you girls. But like, and when you leave that and kind of enter, take 2 steps into the real world, you're like, whoa, I don't want to be here. I want to go back to school. I want to go to college for the rest of my life. And that kind of happened, and this whole thing exploded, and it struck a chord with the subculture. And, like, I love that. It was a blast. We got to tour the world, got to do the Great Hangover, tour, and you can't replace that experience. But like I said, now we're back for round 2. We're still gonna have a couple shots and a beer, but at the same time, we want to talk about some real things.
We'll give a little message, man.
Exactly.
I love that, and I got to tell you that line in the song that you say, "I'm not trying to play preacher."
Yeah, for real.
I love that. I feel that part, man.
Because
there's a message there. I mean, like, I'm not trying to be a preacher, and that's what the kids are gonna listen to.
Absolutely,
so,
man. I appreciate you, man.
Man, I'm excited for the.
Oh, my man.
Nice. I get a little hand pound. Asher Roth, make sure you look for the new album tonight in the Summer Jam. He's performing. You will see the video. I promise you, man. It's 101.5 Jam.